you were doing.
Yeah.
You were just a little bit late pushing the button there, Fiona.
No, I wasn't. No, can you imagine?
Not for the first time.
I'm quite good with my button, I'll have you know. So this is all about keeping a straight face when someone says slightly something that maybe shouldn't be said. Or anyway, welcome, viewer, to ODDITs. Why don't you keep a straight face? Is it anyway? We've got the next one, just in case the viewer is interested. Next one, May the 21st at 6 p.m.
And the subject?
Yet to be discussed.
You don't know us very well, do you?
Yeah. That sounds more interesting then. I think I might be able to make that one.
Terry.
What?
Terry.
Yeah. Yes.
Terry.
Oh my God! What?
Your turn.
My turn. Well, I don't get it.
On here, Terry, it's your turn, Terry.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
This was your topic. You need to announce what.
Oh, was it really? Don't remember that.
No.
Just to take a break from the serious stuff we deal with.
What are the?
Well, yeah.
Can anybody do the job with a totally straight face? Because sometimes the things we hear ourselves say, the things we hear our learners say, are really quite something else. And can anyone keep a straight face? Hand up who can keep a straight face and not chuckle when they say something funny. Hands up who can keep a straight face. Yep. I thought as much. Shall I start off? Do you want to know one of the best things I ever said? In fact,
the best things you said.
You know it, Terry. I know you know it. Ian, I don't know if you've forgotten it.
Can't remember.
Teaching manual. And I said to a nice, healthy 17-year-old male, you keep doing that with your clutch, and that's why you keep jerking off.
Yeah, the jerking one's quite common, isn't it?
It took me, in fact, I'm still going now, aren't I? It took me, I was going to say, it took me 10 years to stop blushing, but it seems to be I'm closer to 20, and I still.
Was that age 20 or 20 years? Just
20 years. I'm trying to get over it by telling people about it. You know, like sometimes you talk about things and you try and get it out of your system with the regret.
Did he laugh?
No.
You didn't laugh?
No, he didn't. I cringed and just went beetroot. And he didn't laugh. And I was like, I don't know where to go now. I was really worried. Does he think I'm doing some weird kind of flirting thing? What? I was really worried. And I didn't know where to go. And that's why I remember it. There's my confession.
Okay.
So I would have laughed if he had. But there are lots of other times where I just found it really difficult. Right, my turn's over. Terry?
Things I've said or they've said.
Either.
You know what the common one is? When you I did it actually with a PDI yesterday. Yesterday, it was bank holiday. Was it today? No, it must be last week then. And it's when the learner says this as well. It's when you say something like, what do you think of the bus behind you? And they go, what, me? What's am I talking to? Yeah. I normally say, no, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the last student in the boot who I've tied up because they weren't listening. They say it's happened so often. Do you like that roundabout? Me? I say, who am I? That's one of my favourites.
Yeah, I like that one. Right, Ian, your turn.
I don't really remember any of them. I think the ones.
You would have had so many brilliant.
Yeah,
know.
blood.
I know, but
You're pissed most of the time when you're teaching, so you must have loads.
well, it's the short-term memory loss. I can only just remember me shoe size. That's it.
Reference points.
Reference points. What?
I mean, if Ian's struggling, we can all always use Kent's Hill, Milton Keynes as a backup story, Fiona.
You can use that one. I don't remember it at all. I remember my first pint of chicken, and I remember nearly cleaning me teeth with athlete's foot cream. The chunk of time in between.
Oh, we were so
Oh, dear.
worried about you. God. So worried that some months later I brought it up with Terry online and we cried with laughter.
Oh dear.
Well,
Nick, I mean, Ian, I'll move on to Nick.
I think next turn.
Yeah, I'm trying to sort of recollect anything that's funny that's happened in 19 years, and struggling a little bit.
Oh, really? Oh,
Is
God.
that's bloody hell? That's quite a worry, really, isn't it? I
Yeah.
mean, there's sort of a few sort of schoolboy humour moments.
Those are the
Where
best
I really
ones, no?
shouldn't have been chuckling, I suppose. And with real sort of connotations. But no, nothing's sort of coming to mind. I was while you were talking, I was thinking about making one up, which is actually quite sad.
Maybe if someone, like when you trigger any old person's memory, maybe someone will say something and it will trigger Ian's old person's memory and they'll come up with something.
Yeah, maybe. Something funny must have happened in 19 years.
At one point, something funny must have happened.
Yeah, and I'd like to say our lessons are quite good fun, based on the funometer, the funny-o-meter. It doesn't really sound too good, does it?
No. Okay. Shall I do another one that everyone's heard?
Yeah,
You've got
yeah.
Yawning. Terry's yawning. I thought
I'm
this
always
would be
yawning.
quite entertaining.
Go on. What's the next one?
The next one was, I was about to say her name. I mustn't say her name.
don't say her name.
So I was driving down the road with Karen. It's quite a common name, so I'm not worried. Karen came from closer to London than me. Closer to London. We were driving down the road. She had driving on a specific road. She was really worried about dual carriageways and motorways. And she said, I'm not doing it. I don't know if I can learn to drive, because she'd been involved in something really horrific as a kid. And she wasn't sure if she could go through the whole lot and do those types of roads. So we managed it anyway. Long story short, it was the day she decided, this is the day I'm going to do, and it was dual carriageway. And the slip road she chose to get on was one of those not very pleasant ones, a bit of a curve, so you can't see very easily what's coming to the right. Anyway, she knew what she was doing. She had her plan. And I said, are you going to do it? She said, yes. I said, it's okay, because we're doing it together. Now, she did everything perfect on the slip road. She was doing all the observations. She was at the right kind of speed. There was nothing going wrong. I noticed she was a bit tense. A little bit tense. And I thought, well, that's expected. And then I looked really far ahead, and just at the end of the slip road, there was a cyclist in lane 1. of the dual carriageway we were getting on. Not that common on the A12. Anyone knows it. Anyway, she's motoring along. She knows it's safe. She's done her lifesaver. She merges on. And I know she's seen the cyclist because she's that sort of driver. She was really very safety conscious. And you know, when you make assumptions, and I know we're not meant to make assumptions, you know, when there's like other lanes that are available, you think someone's moving over to move all the way over into lane 2. She didn't quite do that. She kind of overtook with a sort of reasonable gap at 30. She went past this cyclist. And I was like, oh, I was trying not to say anything to alert her, seeing as I knew that this was the thing that she was worried about. So, you know, when you're trying to, and you're just like, and I was leaning to look into the near side mirror because I thought, well, that's my best view if the cyclist is okay. I looked at the cyclist and I checked in that mirror, and I think she knew that I was doing that, and I didn't say anything. But then I glanced at her white knuckle ride, and I was thinking, gosh, my engine sounds pretty quick. And I glanced at the speedo. Now, the speedo had gone up way, 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 way too much. Right? So we're going. And I said to this person who was very close to London with her accent, I said what I thought was clearly, ease off. She heard me say, it's off. It's off. Now, at the point when we both realised that I was saying ease off and she thought he's off, then it struck us as very funny. Is it something the DVSA are going to write to me about, saying we've heard, because we couldn't find a lay-by, we couldn't see for laughing. I think in the bigger picture of things, it was really good, but she heard he's off, and I just said he's off. So it's really important what you say and how you say it, isn't it?
Oh, God.
So all of the stories are going to come from me then, because I
got some, man. I got loads. Well, when I say loads,
you got 3.
5.
I've done one already.
Huh?
Have we done one?
No, not apart from that one. 5 more.
Ah.
5 more. Right, I've got 2 from the same boy. And this was when this was in Barnet. So it was when I first started, must have been the first year of being, I might have even been on Pink Star, I don't know, but he was a highly, highly intelligent boy. And I still remember his name. I'll never forget his name. That's a fact. And we were parked up. We were doing, it might have even been the same lesson, you know. We were doing turning the road. And I just asked him, said, so when you're going backwards, where's the best place for you to look so you can see the curb and where your car is? I'm going to go on, give me some. What did he say? Where's the best place to look?
At the back.
No.
Behind you.
No.
He didn't say at the front.
No.
No.
No. Right. He said. So I said. So Jeff, where's the best place to look so you can see the curb and your car, so you know when to stop? And he thought for a minute, and he was thinking. He went. Remember, highly intelligent boy, top 1% in his private school. All right, very well spoken boy. He comes out with out of the sunroof. Remember, I hadn't been in the job long, and that was my response too, Fiona. I think did a double take. What?
Oh. It's
And also, either that lesson or one very close to that. Where where is it? Oh, when's it not a good idea? Or what? No, sorry. Where shouldn't you do parallel parking on? Where shouldn't you do parallel parking?
I don't know. An airport. What did he say? I don't know.
Getting thought for a bit, and he went. He's like, he gave me the behaviour like, I've got the answer. Like, these are deadly serious, by the way. These aren't made up that he's trying to be funny. You know, he went, well, there's a riot on.
What? What?
Where there's a riot on. This is why I'll never forget his name. Highly, highly intelligent boy.
But did you not laugh, or did you just?
I laughed.
So glad to hear it, because
Laughed.
I can't not laugh.
No, actually, I think I asked him if he was on drugs, but no, I definitely laughed.
Oh my God.
And he became famous in my family because I was new to the job. People would ask me how I'm getting on with it, like family and stuff. And my mum would always say, tell them about the boy's name. And it would be my two stories.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you do this job with those people around? But they were just classics. And like I said, they were like 26 years ago. So it's stuck.
Absolutely. There are all sorts of things that just stick. Those just tiny little phrases. Like, what do you notice happening ahead? John, say it differently. What do you notice happening ahead? Oh, 2 lanes split into 1. Yeah. We're driving in them.
I've remembered once when we had again right at the very start where we had to stop because we couldn't. Me and the pupil were just laughing our heads off, and it was an emergency stop. And it was the first time I taught emergency stop.
Just remembered another one. Sorry.
So we're driving along. I'm looking round, and I go, "Stop! Whoa, yeah, wait a minute, Mr.
Postman.
Hey, Mr. Postman."
What, you or them?
Me?
Yeah.
All I saw was. And then the car stopped, and I couldn't say stop again during that lesson without one of us.
Oh. I thought we.
Oh, dear.
I remember being asked why I keep talking about jumpers. What do you mean jumpers? Well, you keep saying pull over on the left. And that was genuine.
No, really?
No, they were trying to be funny.
No, it was
Oh,
absolutely
no.
genuine because I used to say, pull over on the left somewhere safe, and we'd go for miles. And I was thinking, here'll do.
Hey? Yeah.
And eventually, you almost talk about jumpers on the left, Ian. What's for you?
My God.
God.
People are wonderful, and I often
You were
wonder.
going to say
Even
stupid
better
then,
when they're
weren't you?
stressed.
Well, no, I get no people. They really are wonderful because the fact that they do these things and they let Terry, me, and Ian. Nick doesn't remember everything clearly, but they're okay, and they're for some reason there isn't any bad feeling, even when they say things and we get the giggles. I think it's, I don't know, I think it's, it must be where we come from, that we come from a genuine place.
Yeah. Most of the time.
Well, I'm speaking for myself. Do you want to know my emergency stop one?
Yeah, because I got one after. Go on, go on.
I need to be very careful with this one. It's someone I'm still in contact with, and they have gone on to become very, very successful in what they do now. And I don't want to say any more than that because, anyway, it was an emergency stop, and I hope she's listening because she will remember it and she will just join in the joy of it. Sorry.
She sat on something.
It's going to be one of those, isn't it? It's going to take the rest of this.
You know where you know, but you know when you just have to be there to see it. And when I picture, we were practicing emergency stop, as she said, knew everything, and they when they moved the seat, they hadn't locked it in properly. I didn't realise. Usually you hear that click, don't you? And I'm 5'2", so I sit like quite close, and everyone else is further back than me, right? Apart from sometimes, occasionally, there are some people, excuse me, very similar kind of height. So, you know, we're sitting like this, which isn't very common for me to be sort of level. Now, we did the emergency stop. We did the emergency stop, and you know, even when you're expecting it, you still sort of go forward with it. Now, she went forward, but because the seat wasn't she went flying backwards, right? And all I saw out the corner of my eye was 2 feet. Oh my God. It was the, you know, that, oh, it was that.
Upturned turtle.
What?
Yeah, upturned turtle.
It was that. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about being scared and turtles.
Oh. Oh dear.
God.
A good one.
Sometimes you have to be there, but then, like you say, Ian, how can you do another one? Because as soon as you go in the moment, oh, someone else.
Oh God. Oh dear. I'll do my emergency stop one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's funny, but it's just stupid for me.
Drying up a bit.
And this was right at the beginning as well, because it was back in when BSM had offices. Back in the day. And I was obviously with BS. I started with BSM. And those of you know Barnet, going down a test centre road, gone past the cinema, past the test centre. We're doing emergency stop practice. We're doing it around the back. We come onto the main road to just get round again. And another BSM's gone the other way. And I've gone, all right, I've got, like, hello. And they've slammed on in the middle of this busy road.
No.
Yes. And I'm going, waiting for the kit. I didn't even bother checking them out, mate, but I'm waiting for this. Oh, they suck for that. And the BSM coming the other way obviously saw that. And when I got back to the office, there was cheering. It obviously told everyone cheering and going, "It's still emergency stop," and taking the piss out of me and all sorts. So I've learned that lesson. And every emergency stop I did after that, without fail, I would say to them, I'm going to say, there's a car coming with the or there's a kid's run out or something. If I put the hand back up at the same time, if I just put the hand up, I'm waving at someone.
Yeah. Yeah. I might have an itchy head. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh,
Only time I've been scared actually in the car.
Talking about emergency stops, anybody do them with bead cushions? You remember bead cushions?
oh, what
Yeah,
do you slide off?
Oh, yes.
Why do you sound like an exciting thing to happen?
Well, it gets the adrenaline going the first time it happens.
Is it both of you that slide off, or is it just you that had the beady cushion?
Well, it depends on how tightly you fasten the cushion in place.
I thought you said how tightly you're squeezing your bum cheeks. I thought you were going to say.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think your car seat on your one, Terry, on the I'm just waving to another BSM. Your seat looked like that, didn't it?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Absolutely. Oh dear.
Nick, you must have one by now.
Well, no, not really. I had somebody fly back as you did. I wasn't doing an emergency stop, but I wasn't trapped out with laughter. I was a bit shocked as they went disappearing backwards.
I think because
I just sort of thought, where are they off going? And again, you can just suddenly see the feet, and they're just not connecting with anything. So yeah, we just we got out of that situation a bit sharpish and stopped and had a bit of a chat.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is. I just love those things. Oh, oh my God.
I've got another one.
I remember being out on almost, because you were talking about first lessons. I mean, this isn't even particularly funny, but just as a sort of like an experience, was just sort of said at the end of the road, we'll turn left, and I was just assumed that the pupil would, whatever steering they put on, would take off. And then, of course, we just ended up came around the corner and just ended up on the curb. And we're sort of just looking at each other and really trying to work out. I was just puzzled, really. But it didn't happen again. But it's sort of like a real lesson, isn't it? And then when you first start out, that you've got to sort of just expect the unexpected, not even the unexpected. And it's not the unexpected, but it is when you sort of like just when you're on your pink and then on your first couple of lessons.
Yeah, that's not enough.
No,
not Mario Kart.
Yeah. I was watching a clip the other night, and somebody came out. They just gone out on their test, and they were just coming out with the test centre, so the first T junction, and they just steered onto the wrong side of the road.
Yeah, that was Chelmsford, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, I saw that. To you, I mean,
I did see it. I can't remember.
And you just think, what was sort of like what was going through their minds at that moment?
Well, if my brain swaps left and right with the country I'm in. So when I go to America, they all drive on the wrong side of the road. So for the whole time I'm there, I can't tell left and right because I learnt left and right from driving.
Oh, yeah, and me a little bit.
I'm ambidextrous, and it never really mattered to me. I just used to swap hands for writing, and So when I learnt to drive, it was really important because people kept laughing at me when I went the wrong way.
Yeah,
I felt stupid, so I learnt it's right hard to turn right, as in you had someone else to give priority to, before we get lots of letters. all email to terry.leftery at somewhere
No,
on the internet.
try again.
Anyway, so turning right. So when I go anywhere else where they drive on the other side, my brain completely swaps, and I say it round the wrong way all the time, and I can't explain why. So if it's an international person, it's quite logical to turn and go onto the other side. To me,
Yeah,
it feels really natural, but that's well, I daren't say I'm a bit weird, because somebody might believe me one day. Anyone got a funny story to take me away from my pain?
Yeah, blood. Again, something I learned not to do anymore. I used to, as a joke, there's a police car coming towards them, go, "Oh, police car coming towards you, sit up straight, cross your arms, cross your legs." And they'd laugh. Until one day somebody did. Oh, I'm joking. It's a joke. Never did that again.
Oh,
There's that one. Yeah, don't do that again. And those of you that know St Albans, sorry, those of you. The person watching this knows St Albans, King Harry Lane, going away from the pubs, sorry, past the school. Students going a little bit quick, just edging above 30 a little bit. And I said to her, "Do you know what the speed limit is down here?" No. So gave her a clue. I said, "I'll give you a clue. It begins with 3. She went, "What? It's 300 miles an hour down here?"
really?
Really? Not trying to be funny. Seriously? 300 miles an hour?
Yeah, nice.
Work that one out.
I can't. No, I
that
can't.
one just defies logic.
Well, yeah, I don't think it comes into it. What about, when your person's reversing? You must have all had this. Who laughs? When they're reversing and they're looking backwards and concentrating, and then they straighten up and they go to see if they're straight, to see if the wheel's straight.
No. Really?
Yeah. What are you doing? See if I'm straight. You can tell by feeling it. Right. Oh, and this one. Have you had this one as well? Oh, the signal's turned itself off.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've had that one a few times. And the same with the gear change. I'm in the wrong gear. Let me check.
The gears.
Huh?
I haven't had it with the gears.
Have you not? What a hand with that?
No, left foot braking's quite fun, isn't it?
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, always makes me laugh, that sudden stop. Sudden, unexpected, unprepared for.
Apparently, it's what we do as ADIs when we get in one of the adapted cars for people who've, only got 1 foot or something. They get in an adapted car where the pedals are around the other way.
Really?
that's a
Why?
bit confusing.
Well, for some reason, it suits them to have the pedals around the other way. And
Doesn't
then
it depend on Emma?
I
What's
don't
the circumstance?
No, I don't know. I don't know. But apparently it makes a difference at some point when people like us have a go in a car that's got altered controls for people with different abilities. Look at me trying to get round an awkward subject.
Oh. I got one more if you want it.
Yeah, I do.
Unless one of you said something that reminds me of another one. Now, this is recent as well. It's with a PDI, but he's qualified now, so it's within the last year anyway. And down by, hang on, sorry, I think he's charging. God, I always have a workshop. So we're just talking about how to kind of help them join, help someone who's learning join a dual carriageway. And we've got a road down here that's kind of joins at an angle with the main road. They're both 30 miles an hour now. And we parked up so we can see the angle and say, well, how do you teach them? How do you teach it? What things we need to, blah, blah, blah. And it's quite a wide road, probably 2.5 cars wide. Okay. And we're chatting about it, and a car comes behind and starts flashing me. I'm thinking, I know exactly what this person is flashing me for. So I just sat there. Okay. So she pulls alongside, opens the window. Daughter sitting and says, me, my PDI, me, her daughter, the woman. Okay, she's shouting out the window, not shouting, but it's just, you shouldn't be stopped there. Oh. Why not? Because you're blocking the road. And I said, you understand the irony of you actually blocking the road, tell him to stop me, tell me that I'm blocking the road. You shouldn't be parked there. It's too thin. Well, you haven't. It's easy for you to get across. Sorry, it's easy. You'll find it quite easy to fit. You shouldn't be parked there. You're blocking the road. Do you and the daughter's like got a blazer up.
Yeah.
She's embarrassed. Coat up, whatever it was. Thought it was maybe 14, 15. And I could hear my daughter going, Mum. Mum. And I'm going, you understand that you're now blocking the road to tell me that I'm blocking the road. And you being able to stop there means that I'm not blocking the road. Otherwise, you won't be able to stop there to tell me I'm blocking the road. You shouldn't be stopped there. You're blocking the road. I've had to go round you. It's called driving. That's what happens. She goes on for another maybe 10, 15 seconds. The daughter's going, Mum. I'm looking at my Peter going, what do I do? Well, we're laughing a little bit. So I said to her, look, Karen, there's nothing wrong with being parked here. There's no sign saying can't park here. She looks at her daughter and goes, how does he know my name? We just pissed ourselves. No, I just she's being a Karen. Seriously? You've not heard that phrase?
Oh, it's just a generic,
difficult person.
Oh, really?
Karen.
It's called a Karen. Thank you, Nick.
All right, okay.
It was actually Karen.
I'm clearly too old.
It's a common thing.
It's the Facebook
But not
thing.
very common.
Sorry, Nick, say it again.
It's the Facebook thing.
Yeah, it's like if someone's being awkward for no reason and, going into a, I don't know, vegan restaurant.
Is it like Bill? Be like Bill, or don't be like Bill.
Don't be such a Karen.
Don't be such a
Don't
Karen.
be such a Karen, yeah. Not heard that? Just
Right.
being awkward for the sake of being awkward.
But her was actually her name.
That's name. She went, how did you know my name? Do I know you? And the thought was going, Mum, just drive away now. Go.
Oh my God.
That would be useful though, because if anybody says to you now, Fiona, don't be such a Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if anyone has called me that. I'll have to worry.
Wondered why they were calling you Karen.
Yeah.
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 It's the Kevin if it's the boys.
Is it Kevin for a boy? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If they call you
Stop.
Karen and you're a boy, that's not so good.
It depends how many Kevins you know that are 6 foot something and bodybuilders, I think.
I'm sure the viewer who's watching will know what a Karen is, and hopefully
Yeah,
will
well,
have found that
it's
amusing.
me. Well, yes. I feel like I miss out on,
Life?
yeah, life, IQ, yeah, loads of things. I just miss out. I'm just checking.
Does
Oh,
anybody else, sorry, viewers, does anybody actually watch this?
no.
Probably not, Nick. Give over, unless they're like on death row or something.
We had one once.
Did we?
Well, we heard of our viewer. We had one once, and we just, ever hopeful.
I wonder what happened to them. Hope they're okay.
Probably moved on spiritually or physically or mentally.
Moved into a different profession.
Yeah, we drove them to it, pardon the pun.
Ba-bum.
Became a funeral director.
Oh, you see, I say stupid things and you remember them. Thank you. No one else, the viewers weren't here. No, sorry, viewer wasn't here then. What about, I've got one, young lady, I think I know her name. When you just let people do things and then they get really cross with you because you've let them do these things. You're fed up saying, can you watch your position? Can you watch your position? Those ones. There was one time we were coming up to, it was like a Y junction. So you've got a triangle bit in the middle. To the right was traffic lights. That's where we needed to go. To the left is just a give way. And I let her steer, and she kept steering and kept steering. And I worked it out. Her trajectory was going to be that she joined the drop curb, but then went up the high curb. And I worked out that I was going to be just a little bit away from the wing mirror, touching the railings near the traffic lights. And I also knew she was going to have to stop. So we went all the way over. She went up the curb. So both wheels of the car are now up. So I'm in the air. And I looked down at her and I said, do you notice anything down there? And she said, what are you doing up there? What have you let me do now? Trying to get you to concentrate on your positioning. But the lights are red. We're going to be here ages. Yeah. I'm all right. I've got something to hold on to. Do you know what did sort her positioning out? It's really random, and this is why I remember it. She had an absolutely a horrendous fear of splashing pedestrians. She really didn't want to do it. So this positioning thing went on for ages, and we tried to work on it. I did all the usual things that usually, but nothing was working. And it was the torrential rain. Where it's just horrible. It's just torrential rain. And that was what sorted her positioning out, because she had to position between the puddles and the other puddles. And it totally sorted her out. And it was the week after the torrential rain that I said, have you noticed that you're not doing weird things with your positioning? And it's since last week. No. But it was the puddles. It's weird, isn't it?
Wow.
How people find their own way with a motivation. Very interesting.
Wow.
Right. Oh, anyone else had this was mentioned to me by someone else, and I don't remember who it was. When you stop and you've got space to go, the traffic lights have turned red, for example, and your pupil stops really far back, and and they say, yeah, can't stop in the bus stop. No? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't stop.
Yep.
Well, keep the bus stop clear, Terry.
Yep. Can't park.
Does it stop so far from the lines?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
From the line,
you're not allowed to stop in the bus stop, even though it's close to the traffic lights and there's a queue. No, it's just Ian, can you explain it to Terry for me?
It's like a bus is going to fly over the top into space.
Lowered on a helicopter.
And then the guy looking through the sunroof might see it.
Oh, I love the sunroof. It's horrible to laugh at people, but
No, it's not.
I laugh at myself just as much.
Exactly. If you laugh at yourself, you can laugh at others.
Yeah, I think I spend, well, I don't know. I used to go to school just wait. It's a good job we didn't go to the same school, Terry, because I would have been forever trying to just find another way to ever laugh. Just that's what I, people used to say, what subjects have you got? And I'd just be going, oh, can't ever laugh in that one. Get smacked round the head.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm out of stories.
I'm out of stories.
I didn't
Ian,
have
you out
many
of stories?
Yeah, I'm out of stories. I'm just boring.
And I'm going to probably remember lots once I'm offline, and I'll be chuckling away to myself all night.
Yeah, thanks for that. It's not like you had no warning. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
I think we all.
Were we warned that it was the topic?
Yeah.
Oh, that's next time. I'll read what it's about.
So you're the one.
I just.
So you might be the viewer.
Yeah.
You forgot that as well.
I just thought there's 3 top trainers getting together. It could be interesting.
No, it's us, Nick. It's us. It's us.
No, it's not the grown-ups. It's only us. Anyway, I thought it was,
The next one, 21st, yeah.
The next one is the 21st at 6 p.m.
Okay, and I'll read what it's about before I come in.
Well,
if you've got any ideas, Nick, and what you want it to be about, let us know.
Yeah. So yeah, okay.
We don't mind.
And I suppose if I think of anything funny that's happened in the next month, I can always bring it forward.
You can, or you can find the thread somewhere, find it on YouTube, write your comment in the thread there.
Yeah.
Voice
and have everybody rolling around.
Absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
some of us are wide and we roll around anyway. 5'2" all the way round. That's me.
Right. Brilliant.
Guys, so strike a pose so everyone knows we're going, but it is what it is, and I can't strike a pose and do this with my right hand. Look, I'm doing it again.
Thank you, viewer.
Thank you, viewer.
Cheers.